Boop, boop, boop. You hear that? One more time. Can only mean one thing. It's Tuesday. It's 8 p.m. EST. It's time for Trivia Town. Hold on to your butts. Let's drink. I got my Jameson Black Barrel. What are you drinking? Tell me in chat. Share with me. Otherwise, here's to another week where most of us have still alive. We're still surviving 2020, barreling through the worst year ever. So I will drink to that. It's so good. A little bit of coffee, a little downer, and then an upper, right? That's how they do it in the 70s, I suppose. Oh, dihydrogen monoxide. Oh, H2O. What do you think you're fancy? You already throwing fancy trivia quotes at me? Welcome everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all been? Captain Larson. Yeah, isn't that a great painting I sent you? That's by Charles Vickery, this underrated artist who basically nobody knows about. He's been lost to the annals of time, but many contemporaries throughout American art say that he was the best, bar none, at painting water, believe it or not, which is not as easy as it sounds. Good evening to all of you. Got a lot of famous Reggies here. Pod Racing, Local 279, Electric Jesus Team Key, Quarantined, to name just a few. You're all wonderful. Let's play trivia. Don't forget, if you have any children or you know someone who has children, parents have no idea what's happening with their school system. More than likely, it's kind of all up in the air. And while teachers are working very difficult to figure it out, there's also this other thing you could do with your kids, which is to sign them up for Mr. Park's Dungeon Minions fall camps. We're doing enrolling right now for the next month. It's a great 3 hours a week, 1 day out of the week. Get your kids out of your hair. They learn how to work together, meet strangers, make new friends, learn the value of currency, teamwork, problem solving, critical skills, abstract stuff, art design. COVID-19 spirit is back in the house, by the way. Welcome back, COVID. All kinds of cool stuff. Also, kids with developmental issues or maybe social issues, whatever. Kids that might need something like this. It's absolutely amazing. It is really dirt cheap for the value of what you're getting. So please, please, please tell every single person you know and anybody who has a kid who's looking for something to do to augment how they're going to balance everything. I think this is a great way to do it, and we're pretty flexible, and we want to help support parents out there. That's the goal. So, Mr. Park's Dungeon Minions Fall Camp, johnston.park@gmail.com. Much obliged if you spread the word. Also, we have a Facebook page. Go ahead, go there, follow it. I'll put a link in the thing at some point. Otherwise, let's play trivia. Submission challenge. There was none last week. I wanted to revamp it. I wanted to redo it to see what kind of, maybe if I could up the participation level. If you heard that sound, that was all my dice that sit on my desk because I DM like 4 days out of the week. So my desk in the left corner is a pile of weed, coffee, and dice. Just what's over there. I'm not going to lie. That's all I'm looking at. There's a pencil too, but it's mainly those things. So I don't know. So I'm thinking about revamping the submission challenge. So my submission to you is give me a great idea for a submission challenge. That's your challenge. Your challenge is to come up with the challenge. Whoever has the best idea automatically earns glory and something, whatever. You want a tangible prize, I'll give you one. I don't give a crap. So tell me what you think about a good idea would be. If you like the music video thing and you want to keep doing that, let me know. Otherwise, I'm excited to hear from all of you. Let's start the show. We start with some music. Speaking of music, let's talk about some music. Here, of course, the iconic album, The Unseen Hand, with Sharla and Tommy McNeely. I got news for you, Sharla and Tommy. We can see that hand. It's right there underneath your feet. Creepy as F. Where are these two now? Probably dead. Anyway, I love creepy record, cringy record albums. There's so many out there. Album covers, there's so many. I'm going to play you 3 songs. They are all covers. For a while there, a couple weeks, I was doing bad covers. But there's actually, the well is not as deep as you would think it might be. There are a lot of great covers out there. And I picked 3 These are three covers that I absolutely love. This is very biased. This is very partial. I don't care. It's like free ice cream. If I try and make music that tries to cater to everybody in just a three-song arsenal, I usually end up just getting a bunch of people not happy either way. It's like free ice cream. Half are mad it's not chocolate, the other half are mad it's not vanilla, the other half are lactose intolerant. So even if you give somebody free ice cream, generally, that's the saying. Hello, Ashley. Maria Ianucci. Weirdest news story of last week. Ooh, I love that. Current event haikus. Tommy died in 2012. Thank you, Cher. Tommy McNeely, no! What is this Adam Smithian nonsense? Deal with it. So here are your songs. I friggin' love all of these, y'all, so hard. So listen up and tell me the original artist that they're covering, or if you can give me the artist doing the cover, I will give you credit that way as well. Don't forget, team captains submit their answers to me directly through Discord via DM. So DM me your answers. Listen up, friends. Here we go. It's number one. Thanks for joining. Let's do this.
Love is a verb, love is a doing word. Feel less on my breath. Gentle impulsion shakes me, makes me wider. Feel less on my breath. Teardrop on the fire. Feel less on my breath.
Right? So dirty. All right, what's the name of that one there? Don't forget, you're doing all three at once. Don't start typing yet. You're doing all three songs at once. I did not say that. Here's your next one. This is such a smoky, jazzy rendition of this 80s song that also had an amazing, memorable music video. Give me the original. I doubt you're going to get this. This is a very, very little known band with just 300 subscribers on YouTube. But their smoky jazz version of this 80s song is incredible. Listen carefully. Song number 2.
They're burning into the night. There's too many men, too many people making too many problems, and not much love to go around. Can't you see this is a land of confusion? Now this is the world we live in, and these are the hands we're given. Use them and let's start trying to make it a place worth living in.
Right, though? It's so good. I think it's maybe better than the original. I think that song has two covers that are both kind of better than the original. Two. That one and the very famous one. So there's two songs, and now your third song right here. I think I've used this one before, maybe a long, long, long time ago. I don't really care. It's so dope, and I'm going to play it.
You must have been so high. You must have been so high. Steal, borrow, reefer, save your shady friends. Kangaroo done hung that jury with the innocent. Now you're with
Oh my god, all three of those songs are so good. Ugh. All right, submit to me your answers, you beautiful creatures. What do you think? If you have any maybe little questions, I might be nice and answer a little question. But otherwise, the three artists or the ones covering, not necessarily both, but you know, something like that. So we'll see what you can do. Play some classical music in the background. Help relax those muscles. Forget about the day. We're together for the next hour, aren't we not? Answers are pouring in. Great job, Chorus Folk. I expect nothing less from you. That's 3 easy points. Quarantined. Welcome, Michelle and the gang. 3 points for you. Fighting Mongooses are here, and they're good at stuff. Boom. Great job. Alan. Right? I know, Alan, right? Agreed. They are both way better than the original. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, the only version that matters. Right. Good job. Good job, Wolf Larson. Sorry we didn't get together, Pi. Ugh, it crushed me. It crushed me. Trying to buy a house in this market. Great job, COVID. You got it right as well. All three is horrible. We lost out on another bid. We bid $20,000 over the asking price and didn't get the house. That's how fucking brutal it is. Great job, Electric Jesus. Mel, how you been? What's up? You with the fam? Nice job, Mr. Copper Lion. 2 out of 3. Gotta say, pretty impressed. Quizzy B. No on the third one, Quizzy B. Oh, Ashley, you're so close. DC Not Washington, what's up? I didn't know y'all were in here. You got 2 out of 3 as well. You also missed the last one. And the last team, Pod Racing. It's just a random hodgepodge of answers. Sinead O'Connor, Sweet Child of Mine, Johann Pencils, Clifford the Big Red Dog. I don't know. Yes. Oh, you're with Nat and Chris? Sorry, Pod Racing. That's a real bummer. Well, here's what you heard. You heard Aurora. That's right. Aurora covering Massive Attack. Their song Teardrop. It's amazing. You could find that cover and more awesome covers at Like a Version, which is triplej.net.au. Also, the second one you heard, oops, I didn't delete that. Oh well. Land of Confusion, made famous by Genesis on Atlantic Records. That was the Stella Starlight Trio, Anna Kelly cover. Amazing, amazing jazz cover there. I love it so much. And then the last one you heard there is The Pot by Tool, originally covered there by Brass Against, featuring Sophia Urista, who is incredible at singing, and that whole band is awesome. And I was gonna go see him, but then COVID canked all that BS, so I did not. But maybe one day I will. Great job. I'm just gonna start playing music that I love. I figured it out. It just makes me happier, and I don't really care. So that's what we're doing. It's Simple Movie Descriptions, back from next week. It's an all new category, friends. Hi. Well, it's the second week. Some of you might be new. I give you 3 words, you tell me the movie. It's pretty easy. Zoltan, piano, Tom Hanks. Give me the film. Coke, disco, Don Cheadle. What would that movie be? And lastly, P, New Orleans, and Tiffany Haddish. P as in Jordan. So there you go. Zoltan, piano, Tom Hanks. Coke, disco, Don Cheadle. P, New Orleans, Tiffany Haddish. Boom, boom, pow. Give me all 3 films, please, all at once. Oh, I gotcha. This will be a struggle. Well, I saw you still got 2 out of 3 on the first one. These Gen X questions are killing me. These are not Gen X questions I'm asking right now. That is not remotely true for either any of these movies. The bottom movie came out like a year and a half ago. The middle movie is done and is a period piece that transcends time and space, and it is amazing drama that still holds up well. And the last one might be that, but it's also made famous by several memes, and it's a very famous Tom Hanks movie early in his career. Gen X questions. Why must we all put delineations between ourselves? Why must we put up these walls? Can't we just all be children under the same sun? Oh, you're right. Zoltar, not Zoltan. Hey, good job, Michelle. Do you want a bonus point for correcting me? Too bad. I'm not giving you one. Good job, Quarantined. Nice job, Mr. Lion of the Copper variety as well. You got all three. It's a double dope. Triple dope even. Ooh, nice job, DC, not Washington. 2 out of 3. I will take it. Yeah, there you go, pod racing. You got them all. Over here complaining. I'm just kidding. I love you, Kevin. I'm sure. I don't know who's complaining, but it might be Kevin. 2 out of 3, Jesse, and Smells Like COVID-19 Spirit. Good to have you all back. You missed the middle one. You're just streets behind. Sorry, you're not miles ahead. You are streets behind. Great job, Electric Jesus. That's 3 for 3. Boom, boom, boom. Mr. Larson of the Wolf variety. Great job. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were talking about Gen X with music. I know. That's fair. Tool, I guess, is more Gen X for sure. I mean, Genesis is not Gen X. That's pre my generation, without a doubt. I would say, to be fair. Massive Attack's definitely my generation. But Aurora is not, see? So, boom, boom. Boom, boom, pow. Quizzy B. Oh, good guess on the bottom one. The third one, Quizzy B. But no, I'm sorry to say. You only got the one. You said Studio 54. You're so close. Goose has got all 3. And last but never least, Quar as Full. They got all 3 as well. Good job, Zoltar, Piano, Tom Hanks. That is the movie Big. Oh, it's so good, Big. Why? I turned the volume down and somehow I still get beeps and bloops. I don't understand. I have it all down. Oh, I guess I don't. Whatever. Coke, as in cocaine, or Coca-Cola. Disco and Don Cheadle. That would be Boogie Nights. Boogie Nights. Oh, it's so good. Urine, New Orleans, or P, New Orleans, and Tiffany Haddish. That would be Girls Trip, which is very funny. Tiffany Haddish is hilarious. I just watched an interview last night with Kevin James and Tiffany Haddish on like a British late night show. And Kevin James has these sunglasses on and he's like telling the story. And Tiffany Haddish is sitting there like leaning forward awkwardly. And I watched the whole like 8-minute thing. There was another like British guy on the couch with the two of them. They're all talking. But Tiffany Haddish said almost nothing the whole time. And I was looking at her like this, and I'm a stoner, so I know, and I was like, oh, she's too high. Kevin Hart, did I say Kevin James? Kevin Hart got her too high backstage. I'm like, I guarantee that's what happened. She looked so high on this dog show. So great job. Simple movie descriptions. They'll be back next week. If you ever want to send me your simple movie description, I will try and solve it and maybe put it in the show. Next, 2 fashion questions. Spider, charmeuse, and mulberry are 3 types of this. Again, the category here is fashion. Look at those looks. I love it. Also, define haute couture. I think is how you say that. Haute couture. It's a very specific, fancy fashion phrase. So there you go. Fashion. Got 2 there. Answer them both. See what you can do, players. Answers pouring in. Not really, actually. Let's see what the chat room has to say. Oh, I just closed out the music. Studio 53. No, it's Studio 54. That's an adorable guess. Genesis is not Gen X at all. Correct. Sorry, Tommy Sr. died. Tommy Jr. was alive in 2012. Okay, Cher, good to know. Is he still alive now? Because now it's 2020. I like knowing that he was alive in 2012. I suppose I'm just wondering in the 8 years since, what's his status? We'll see. We'll put on some chill wave now. Space Trip 2. There we go. All right, answers coming in. We got 4 teams. Yeah, boy, I suppose, but I don't like your answer, Quarantine. That sounds like a phrase somebody Googled or looked up. I'm a bloodhound about this stuff. I need a specific answer for number 2. I can only give you half credit, unfortunately. I don't like that answer. That's my ruling. Oh, I see. You all are just like straight translating it, but it means something. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't say, I said define, not translate. Okay, so this is a fashion term that you must define what the term means, not just what the words mean. Yes, there you go. See, pod racing got the idea for sure. If you're one of the first early teams, yeah, okay. Quizzy Borden, great job. Great job there. I'll take that too. Yeah, see, these are more thorough answers, and that's what I like. Nope, don't like that. Yes, that's a better phrase, Quares Folk. A lot of people aren't using what you put there in front of the word fashion. Bushes? No, they're not all bushes. What? Wolf Larson, you guys are hilarious. They're all bushes. Yes. Yes, there you go. Electric Jesus Mel. Great answer for the hot couture. Okay, that's a better phrase as well. See, the teams that added one little thing, they're definitely getting the credit because they're on it. Yes, beautiful job, Gooses. Great answer. So you know, let's see, Team Key. Yeah, DC, not Washington. Okay, yeah, all right, good job. Bingo bongo. You picked up those points if you said the following: spider, charmeuse, and mulberry are all types of silk that is used to make silk. Mulberry is very ubiquitous, by the way. The term hot, is it hot or hotte? Anybody know? Hottie? Anybody here take any French? Tool and a perfect circle are almost the same. I totally agree, Ashley, but they're not the same. It's a Venn diagram, unfortunately. The term means one of a kind, made by hand, custom measured fashion, right? So runway stuff, right? High-end apparel stuff. So haute couture is, and there are actual like parameters and very strict codes for what qualifies something as haute couture. Okay, thank you very much, Bridger. Haute couture. So there is a standard you must meet in order to qualify as that. So some of you were just too generic in your direct translation into high fashion, but still, good job. I'll give you one more of these glam looks. Next, double tap. 2 sciencey questions. Answer them both. The process by which undigested food is eliminated from the digestive system is known as this. The word is blank, 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 4 blanks, Tion. Couture. Couture, not couture. Not couture like Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars. So 4 blanks and a Tion. The process by which undigested food is eliminated from the digestive system. And next, you got your vitreous, you got your retina, you got this thing, and you got your optic nerve and your choroid. This is the back of the eye, right? What is the one thing that's missing there from this diagram of the eye, right? It's basically, by the way, the thing is, if you're hard of seeing or something and you can't look at it, it's where like a high concentration of photoreceptor cells that detect light and send signals to the brain are. Easy. So I need that word though right there, that you would see between retina and optic nerve on the back of your eyeball. Those are your 2. Answer them both. Be awesome. But they are bushes too. What do you want from me, 279? How are bushes related to fashion? Oh, careful, you're using too many letters there on the last one. And also you're thinking about the front of the eye. That's the back of the eye. I'll let you go again, 279, because I love you. Hot, thank you. H-A-W-T, hot. It's pronounced like oat, hot, coat, tour. Okay. Everybody's definitely has great advice for French pronunciations, I gotta say. Nice. Haute couture. Well, we've learned a lot about French at the very least. These are 2 tough science questions. I don't feel like I gave y'all enough science though. And I know how smart many of you are. Nice job, Electric Jesus. That's how we do it. You got them both. Impressive. Local 279, it does start with an E. It's just not the word you said. You used that word has too many letters. Those 4 blanks are legit. Oh. Evacuation, no. I must evacuate my cornhole. No. No on the other one either. Sorry, pod racing. Say 4 syllables or 4 letters? It's 4 letters. Blank, 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 T-I-O-N. So it's a 3-syllable word. 4 letters followed by T-I-O-N. Great question, Moreau. No. I could see what you're thinking there, Quizzy Borden, with your first answer, but that's still no. Oh, letters, never mind. That's all right, DC. Keep thinking about it. Quares Folk got 1, but not the other one. You're thinking of the other side of the eye, Quares Folk. Remember, this is a concentration of photoreceptors in the eye, in the back of the eye, but in the eye nonetheless. It's not on the outer shell of the eye or anything like that. Ooh, Quarantined nailed it. Baller status. Your bottle makes a cork noise when opening and then a bottle cap noise when closing. I'm perplexed. Well, Sean, it's good to have you. Hey, you didn't drop in on Sunday. You said you were going to drop Eves. You never came in. Here's it is again for you. And then, because I smack it, sounds like that maybe? Because it's wood on glass? Oh. Just gave me an excuse to drink it some more, so thank you. No, I love the word vitreous, but no. All right, am I going to just stump everybody with this science? I'm going to put the shot clock up. Y'all have left me no choice. 60 seconds. You see it right above my little head, my little pea brain. Shot clock is up, y'all. Once it gets down to 0, you got to have your answers in. Oh, I fell asleep after you. I know. I'm always late to respond. Sorry. My Discord's like always up. Dumption. Fighting Mongoose said D-U-M-P-T-I-O-N. Gotta go take a dumption. No. And also no for that second word. Why is that so loud? Oh, is the thing loud? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. No, it shouldn't be. Oh, it is. Oh, God. Humblest apologies, everyone. I'm supposed to have that muted. Well, you got 10 seconds. Thank you, Mal. Erection, excretion, defecation, no. I said a concentration of photoreceptors. Look, everybody's putting down fovea. Yeah, bro, that shot clock is loud as shit. Nope, not cornea. Yes! Which end, and it's eliminated. Oh, good point. But I did give you the words. Nice job, COVID. Crushed it. Alright, I didn't really like those questions, but whatever. They were brutal. Let's just move past it. Let's pretend like it never happened. Just like certain things in life. It's just a good strategy. Trust me, folks. Science, Sports, and Stars. It's Three's Company. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. Pick one of those 3 topics right now as a team. Talk about it. Pick one of those 3. You'll get a bonus if you get that one right. You are still going to answer all 3, though. All right? So you're going to answer all 3, but I'd like to know right now, submit to me which one you better be getting a bonus in. No, you got it. You got it. Good job. We got 1 for stars, 2 for stars, 3 for stars, 1 for science. Sports, and another stars. Dang. Oh, the celeb one's fun. It's a newer celeb category, too. We'll see if y'all like it or not. Hey, another stars. All right. And I think that's the last 2. Nice. What were the answers to the last one supposed to be? Oh, I'm sorry. Egestion and macula. Egestion. E-G-E-S-T-I-O-N. Egestion, and that is your macula. That is where the term macular degeneration comes from. It's the degeneration of the concentration of photoreceptors. I gave credit if you said fovea, because I don't think I was specific enough, and phobia could technically match what I described. However, maybe I shouldn't give you credit. Let's look at an image of an eye. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll take phobia too. Good job. You're smarter than me. Congratulations. Let's talk about Three's Company. Here are your 3. Sports. You have a soccer, aka football team's logo. And then you also have a WNBA logo there. Remember the WNBA? Yeah, go watch it. It's on. So identify both. The point of orbit furthest from the sun. So any celestial body that's orbiting the sun, when it's on its orbit, the point on that orbit that is furthest from the sun is called this. It begins with the letter A. What is that? And then lastly, celebrity by the hair. My chinny chin chin. You just see their hair. I need to know who they are. So it's like the opposite of famous faces in many ways, if you haven't noticed it. So let's see what you could do with that one too. Those are your 3. You'll get a bonus in the topic that you said. Good luck, my little dinguses. Jared, look over here. Like in all caps. If nobody here knows Ashley Bear, I can picture her voice in all caps. What were the answers? Yeah, I got you. Egestion and macula or fovea. Maybe we didn't hear the answers because we're all deaf now. I know. I just put in that new shot clock. It's all new and cool, and I thought you all would really like it. I'm like I think I'm like sunburnt and like all hot. This whiskey and coffee is not helping my body temperature. My voice only comes in all caps. Yes, it does. Well, a lot of the times when we talk, Ashley, it's you correcting me on something I said wrong in trivia, which is about 40% of my conversation with the majority of you. Is you all like, no, little cute, adorable stoner Jared, no, that's not how it works. And I'm like, but I looked it up. And if it were half volume, it would have been good. Thank you, Mr. Bridger. I still don't even want the bleeps, though. I'll just tell you, kind of thing. That's how I feel about it. All right. Answers are starting to come in. Ooh, nice. Ooh, no on the A1 quarantined. You finally missed one. But you did say stars, so you got your half point, which is pretty clutch. Just need to be dialed back. Yeah, fair. I don't know, if y'all like the bloops and the bleeps, maybe I'll do it. Quizzy Borden, great job on the your sports word at the end. You got the second one and the third one. Excellent work there. And you said science, so you got a full 3 points. It's worth 3.5 if you get your bonus. No, I know. That's kind of why I asked DC, not Washington, because I thought that would have been the word, but then I saw the word and I was like, oh yeah, it is that word, isn't it? You got 2.5. Nice job, Copper Lion. All 3 holding it down. Team key. You put down 3 guesses, Gooses, for the sports. But I think you got it, so you're good. Don't worry about it. And your bonus. Nicely done. Chorus folk. Yep. No. Why is everybody guessing 3 sports? There's only 2 there. Well, either way, chorus folk, you're so awesome. So you got it. Yes, yeah. Not that A word. I know. Not that A word. Sorry, 279. It's a different A word. You still get 2.5. Great job, Electric Jesus. Electric Jesus. Pod racing, amazing work as well, but not the second one. Sorry to say, a lot of people guessed that word. Yeah, I know, but I didn't. Did I say 3 logos? Well, either way, y'all are awesome, and you got it. Oh, Columbus Blue Jackets are playing in quadruple OT right now. It's kind of dope. There you are, COVID. Yes, no, yes. So, unfortunately, you missed your science question. Ooh, the answers, everyone, for the sports logos. That is the Los Angeles Sparks. Oh, no worries, y'all. I like when you have a full house. I like when y'all have a big group. I want y'all to chat and enjoy each other's company without a doubt. The answers: the Los Angeles Sparks of the WNBA, Arsenal Football Club from the English Premier League. They just laid off 55 employees after, at the beginning of COVID, having their soccer players, their athletes, take pay cuts so that employees wouldn't get laid off. They laid off 55 employees anyway. Arsenal just won the FA Cup, which is worth about $35 million. So explain that one. By the way, guess who Arsenal's owned by? The Glazers. Do you know who the Glazers are? Just one of the more affluent families in America. They also own the New York Football Giants. So yeah, they're pieces of crap. They get by the way, one Arsenal player did not take a pay cut, and everybody like threw crap on him, because that's what we do in culture now. We just like to pile it on somebody. And it turns out, because you know why he didn't? He was like, I want a guarantee where this money's going. I want to know for sure. Explain to me exactly where these dollars will go, and I will take a pay cut. And they didn't. So he was outcasted. He's not even playing for the team anymore. He just sits on the bench. He didn't even come to the FA Cup final. They didn't even travel with the key team. He was ostracized, and turns out he was right the whole time. Oh, amazing. The point of orbit farthest from the sun, not furthest, farthest, is Aphelion. Aphelion. I almost gave a League of Legends clue, and I should have, Bridger. And then by the hair of his chinny chin chin, that is Gordon Ramsay. Great job. I'm watching 24 Hours to Hell or whatever it's called. It's on like Hulu. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? It's pretty fun. Sunshine watches it a lot. All right, y'all know how Pictos work. We don't have any new people here. If you have a new person on your team, they're screwed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here are yours. Don't forget, tweak your sounds, you gorgeous human beings, you. They were half Riley Shane. Hey, Riley, what's up? The thing about Arsenal is they're always trying to walk it in. That's so good. 2-syllable first name, 1-syllable last name. United States history. Give me the name of that television show. That image courtesy of NBC Universal. Thank you. That thing, not a butte, not a plateau, but this geographical term. Geological, geographical, whatever. Not butte, not plateau, this other word. Also an Indians closer from the 90s. And then boom, long live this landmark case from the early 70s, blank v blank. What is that landmark case? See the pink hats there? That's a big clue. one of the landmark Supreme Court cases. I think it was 1971 or 72. Often quoted, often used. One of the big ones from modern times for sure. Blank v. blank. If you can do all that, put them in the right order, you'll get this person's name. The internet also tells him it's apogee. Let's see, apogee versus aphelion. Let's see what happens when I type that in. Alright, so I'm wrong. The apoapsis of an Earth orbiter, while aphelion... What? Okay. Oh, aphelion or apogee. You're all right. You all get your points back. How about that? Okay. Cool. I love doing all this dumb math again. I love it. What a piece of crap I am. I guess it's apogee too. This is what happens when you don't have a degree. Good job, Electric Jesus, though. Let's just continue. Can we do what we did last time? By the way, these are worth 2 points each. These are easier ones tonight. I had tough questions, and then I think easy picked those. Great job, COVID-19. Bingo bongo. Great job, Quar is folk. Bongo bango. Nice job, Team Key. Apogee is furthest from Earth. Aphelion is furthest from the sun. And I did say sun. Oh, Michelle, you're right. You know what? And I'm reading this now, too. Apogee and perigee are specific to the Earth, and aphelion, perihelion are specific to the sun. And if we go back, you pieces of crap, what does it say right there? Farthest from the sun, period. So, I take it back. I'm redoing all your scores. That was 2.5, that was 2.5. That was a 3.5, that was a 3.5, that was a 3, that was 2.5. And that was a 3.5. Ha! Thank you, Michelle and Quarantine. Y'all are on it tonight. Excellent, excellent work. All right, answers. Yes, Quizzy Borden. Yes, DC not Washington. Yes, Team Key Apogee is the point furthest from Earth, question mark. You are correct. Yeah, Helion and G, right. G comes from G as in Geo, or like really Gaia from the Greek. Right, exactly. And Helion, we know, means sun. So, ooh, I was right the whole time. See, this is what happens when you don't have a degree. You don't have confidence in your own ability to write questions and have the correct answers. All right, let's get answers for this Picto, though. Oh, yeah, let me bring it back up. Ooh. Boom. Blank v. blank. Something you do on a boat versus a Miami Heat retired basketball Hall of Famer. Blank v. blank. Let's go. Still waiting on a couple teams. I think I am. DC got it. Washington. Oh yeah, you got it too. Nice. Okay. Yes, yes, and good. Okay, great job, everybody. Rosa Parks, Parks and Rec, Mesa, Roe v. Wade. Rosa Parks spent a year in the courts for the lawsuit versus the Montgomery Transportation. Rosa ended up working for a senator for about 30 years, had dementia later in her life, and died in 2005 at the age of 92. Of course, made famous by the 1955 Montgomery bus boycott, and the reason why she was chosen is because she, you know, they thought she could stand up to like certain scrutinies and stuff like that, because, you know, America be messed up all the time. Great job. I've said Rosa Parks. Boom, boom, boom. Next, 2-syllable first name, 2-syllable last name. Politics, the final question of the night, you gorgeous human beings. Big brain. Jared, you're so smart. Oh, thanks, Ashley. Cicely asking the real questions. Who sponsored the scorecard today? Yeah. The scorecard is sponsored by... I do have a random piece of mail right here. New auto loan information enclosed. What could there be in here? What could the magic company be? This week's mystery sponsor. CCP. You've been pre-qualified for an auto loan for $75,000 to $39,000 by Wahlberg Buick GM in Columbus. Ugh. How do these people know I'm here? And why are they sending me mail? Well, there you go. So this show brought to you by Wahlberg Buick in Columbus. Is anything to do with the Wahlbergs themselves? I'm not going to buy a car from them. The answer is no. Let's get back to the pick, though. Great question, Moreau. Those are 3 types of fowl. Very, very small fowl are classified as this. Also, very, very small boxers, lightweight boxers are classified as this. Lower than lightweight, right? It's this word that begins with a B. It begins with a B, right? So basically, a small variety of fowl, chicken or duck normally, or a small variety of boxer. Next, give me, this is a Gen X question. I hate that you brought that up earlier now, Kev, because now I'm like all defensive. Give me that obscure 90s show. Here's why you don't have to be a Gen Xer to know it. Just look at it. What do you think that show's called? It's very on the nose, the name of the show. It's 1 word, 2 syllables. It's just on the nose. Give me the name of this crap you spray in water. I think it's gross. And then Fifth Harmony has the song, yeah, baby, tell me I'm blank blank. Tell me I'm blank blank. You know that I'm blank blank. And what is that song? Quarantined. If you do all that, you'll get the name of this politician. Quarantined, got it. They're special at life. Goose has got it. They're doubly special, I suppose. Yes, Quizzy Borden, well played. A million salutes to you. Pod Racing, 1,000 hellos. COVID-19 Spirit, a dozen bows. I guess duck people for this show. I'm telling you, that's all you needed to do is just get something out on the page. Yeah, good job, DC, not Washington. Holding it down. All right, looks like I'm waiting on 3 teams for this last one, yeah. Race the team. Big scores tonight. Nice job, 279. You are correct. Ooh. Wait. Oh, I think we might have some OT in here. Yes, Quartus Folk. There you are. You're so quiet. I know it does look like the art from Real Monsters, and it could be the same production studio. It could be the same art house for sure. Great job, Electric Jesus, there. Don't forget your submission challenges. Come up with an awesome submission challenge. Submit to me your best idea for a submission challenge. That's the thing. See what you can do. All right. You're picking up those points if you said Tammy Duckworth, Bantam, Duckman, Worth It, and Tammy Duckworth. Tammy Duckworth's pretty crazy. She's the first person born in Thailand to serve in Congress, the first Thai American to serve in Congress, the first female double amputee. I did not check if there was a male double amputee, but that's what it said. So I'm assuming that there must have been at some point, which does make sense, especially if you go back through the history of the Senate. Also the first senator to give birth while holding a position in office, right? A lot of crazy stuff. There's Tammy right there. There's a little kid hiding under the desk. Pretty hilarious. Both done by Gabor Supo. Oh, it is the same art? Shut up. Good job. Do you know who I realized just died recently, or about 2 years ago? Will Vinton. If anybody knows who he did a bunch of claymation stuff back in the 80s, including California Raisins and stuff. But in 1974, he actually won a Academy Award for his animated short called Closed Mondays, which was all claymation, and it is mind-blowing. They spent like a year and a half making a 7-minute movie with clay. Alan, in the middle of trivia, are you still not playing ARAMs? It's not that I'm not playing ARAMs, it's just that my time is finite, right? So I can usually only play 1 or 2 games, like an hour or 2 a day in Lucio Ball. I might mess around with some ARAMs tonight. Now that you bring it up, I'll be super rusty. 6, 12. Also, I got a lot going on. I actually have to work tomorrow. I've been gigging. I have 3 part-time jobs. 12, 13, 14. Close at the top. Everybody stand by. Great job on Tammy Duckworth. Don't forget, speaking of part-time jobs, Mr. Park's Dungeon Minions Fall Camp. Are you an educator? Are you a teacher who works with parents? Or you work with parents in any other field? Seriously, look this up. Talk to us. Mr. Park himself has 15 years of experience teaching pre through 3. He has a whole curriculum. We've been consulting with pediatric psychologists as well. So this is not just like a couple of dipshits just throwing something together. This is thought out and thorough, and it's well worth it. Ooh. Nice. We do have a tie. Man, was it close to the top. Let me double check this. Yeah, wow, it was. Okay. 2 teams tied at 19, another team at 18 and a half. So the top 3 were close. Everybody with some super dope scores, though. There is going to be an overtime topic. We'll get to those 2 teams in a second, and we'll tell you about it. I'll read off your scores from the basement to the penthouse. Here we go with 12 points tonight. Now this is pod racing. Oh, my friends. I'll make it up to you in D&D. No, you were good on the last one, Copper Lion. I just saw your question. I'll make it up to you in D&D. Yo, Helion like the sun, G like Geo. The cartoon. That cartoon. Holy shit, I watched so much of it, and it was best. I remember it wasn't even good. At its best, I remember it wasn't even good. Yeah, I think you're right, Alex. I think it was like, that's why it failed. It just wasn't that great. It wanted to be good, and it wasn't. The voice actors, if you look at the cast, tremendous. You're obsessed with not car soccer? Liar. You're obsessed with not car soccer? What's not car soccer, Jess? Talk to me. Where did I leave off? Oh, yeah. 12 points for pod racing, 13 for Quizzybee, 14 and a half for your local 279, 15 and a half for Quarantine, 16 and a half for Quarus Folk, 17 for its DC, not Washington. Your top 4 teams with 17 and a half. That can't be right. 4, 6, 8. 8 plus 9 is 17. 18 and a half. Sorry. I knew that wasn't right. With 18 and a half. Tied, that means. I've got it. Smells Like COVID-19, Spirit, and Electric Jesus tied at 19 with 8
point, or with 19 points each at the top. Fighting Mongooses and Team Key. Holy smokes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 15, 16, 17. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Team Key fighting Mongooses. Duckman. Was it great? Last 70 episodes was outrageous first time. They lasted 70 episodes. Oh, Mike Kehoe's in here. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Yeah. Your Overwatch soccer stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, listen, Lucio Ball's only around for 1 month of the year, okay? I gotta play Lucio Ball. Dilbert also had a cartoon. The 90s was trying to throw fudge at the wall and see what stuck, chasing The Simpsons. Riley Shane, well said. There was a lot of animation, adult animation knockoffs. But remember, that paved the way for all the great shows you get now. BoJack Horseman, Rick and Morty. Those shows don't exist without those shows, because the people that make these shows grew up watching those shows, without a doubt. You need one to have the other. It's simple. So your question, fighting Mongooses and Team Key. Ooh, you get one final OT question, and this is what I'd like you to do. You're going to add up 3 of the world's tallest buildings, plus you're going to add the square footage of the home we put a bid on yesterday and lost, because you can't cheat and look that up. And then you're going to give me that number. Okay? So I need in feet the Burj Khalifa. In feet the Burj Khalifa. Plus in feet the Empire State Building. I know that's not one of the world's tallest, but it's popular. Plus in feet the Empire State Building to the tip, that is. Plus the square footage of this home that we bid 20,000 over and lost. What a kick. And has anybody here bid 20? There's a lot of homeowners out there. Anybody here bid 20,000 over home and lost the bid before? Big math on this one. Pull out your calculators. Okay, I got the number. Team Key and Gooses. I think your math is off, but maybe not. I really don't think it is. I double check Quarantine, because you got a 1 on the 3rd question. You missed 1 there. But let me look again. I know, I thought so too. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 and a half. Yeah, because didn't you guys miss one of your Three's Company questions? You missed another one there. And you missed a point. That has to be why. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 and a half is all I keep getting when I come up with your thing. I thought we were higher as well. Core is full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 5 is 16. Plus a half is 16 and a half. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I added 3.5 more for those 2 teams because when I erased your names and then redid them, I rewrote everybody's scores. That's why these 3 all are so high. Because COVID, Gooses, and Key all got an extra set of points, 3.5 points. So COVID, you're only at 15. Gooses and Key, you're only at 16. Which means Electros Jesus are your winners. Fuck. Why do I even bother doing this shit? Yeah, right? What are REITs? What are REITs, Ash? Explain. Gotta play that shit. Democracy's only around 1 month a year in Hong Kong, that is. Oh, alright. Did everybody catch that? Are we all tracking on the massive fudge up? Here. Real estate investment trusts. Don't forget you have toes. You could use the account as well. Alright, Jess. Save that sass for your D&D character. It's because you had to redo the math like 5 times on a field line. Yeah, y'all effed me on this. Y'all, can we share the blame? How about this? Let's share the blame. Can we do what Democrats and Republicans won't do and share the blame and admit that we both messed up and both of those led to this situation we're in? And only by working together can we fix it? Clink. Lots of people buying properties together. Yeah, I noticed that. Oh, that's what it is. That's probably why we're losing. That's why I've been writing letters, Ashley. I'm working on my vicious mockery. Nice. That's why we've been writing letters to him, Ashley. We're like, hey, yo, she's pregnant. We're going all in. This is like for our family, for our house. We're not like a group or anything. Yeah, it's horrible. I know. There's a lot of property bought up in Lakewood. The people don't even live in America. The house we rented, they like lived in like somewhere way far away. Mistakes were made. Let's go back to simpler times. Well, look, Mr. Park's Dungeon Minions Fall Camp. Seriously, please. I do this every week with kids and I see it. I'm telling you, it works. It helps them. It's amazing. Watching their little minds keel over. Getting them away from they're looking at a screen, but they're not on a phone. They're not playing Call of Duty. They're not playing Fortnite. They're not engaging with the world. They're not mindlessly consuming a cartoon. They're thinking and reacting and creating, right? And it is amazing to watch their young minds do all this. I absolutely love doing it, and I would love to continue doing it. And that could happen if y'all help, if you want. Up to you, whatever. Y'all great. I love you. What a fucking shit show. 31 shows in. I still don't think I've nailed one. Yeah, you know. Either way, I love you. That's the small little community, and I hope all of you wonderful human beings just have a great, fancy week. And other than that, don't forget your submission challenge. Give me the best submission, and we'll do that next week as well. Any ideas you want in the show too, let me know. I write this shit for you. Otherwise, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. We'll see y'all next week. All right. Holla.